I'm Denise Gagini, she just introduced me. I'm going to take you to a 5 minutes to the future. I'll start with somebody else famous. Maybe you like him more than me.
Please, please, come on in. But only because it's you, Mr. Clooney. Ristretto as usual?
Please, come in. But only because it's you, Mrs. Martin. Veludo as usual?
When I come here, I always feel like a star, don't you?
More or less.
You're Ristretto, Mr. Clooney?
Thank you.
You see? When I tell you.
Wouldn't it be great to be beamed up in an advertising like that? That's exactly what we do, or what we will do in a year from now. Actually, at the moment, we're capturing people, which we're beaming up to the internet, and which will have lots of possibilities to use the data with it. We came from the film industry, so we did all the Angelina Jolie's, Tom Cruise for the last 6-7 years. And our idea is to move that to the end consumer market, so not only the stars where they work days, sometimes weeks on the data to make them look good. So we created the possibility for basically everybody on this world to be captured and work with their own data. I'll start my slides now. Ha! They're gone. I'm sorry, guys. Messed up my whole setting. This is costing me minutes, seconds. That's the wrong one. This is mean. So far for technology, as we tested it all before and it worked perfectly. Slideshow, start from the beginning. Whoops, that's us. This is what we use, our IIIDEvolution scanner. It actually scans people, beams them up to the internet, takes about 0.02 seconds to scan. Takes about 7 minutes to actually merge the data, send them up to the internet, spits out a QR code, so you can log into your own account and see your data. Now what happens from there is actually, you did the create, so you have a user account online. We do a lot of cloud storage of the data, and you have the possibility of energizing the data. So that means that you have 3D data which you can work with without needing any 3D software, without needing any knowledge or any computer, actually. And you can choose by energizing the data what you want to do with it. Now, at the moment, you will have the options of, for example, 3D printing it, so you have a 3D sculpture or whatever you created. You can, for example, tweet it or email it, Twitter it. You can also, within a month or two, put yourself in a game. So instead of playing with an avatar, you can play with your own real self. At the moment, there are a few ways of filling in the pipeline. We developed a special scanner, 3D capture, to actually capture products. That's already in the end consumer shop right now in London. We're selling it for below 1,000 euros at the moment. From there, you can again put your data in the cloud. You can energize it, just choose whatever you want to do with the data without any of the knowledge, and move on from there. The other part is doing people. People actually is what we're best at worldwide. Homeland US Security did a study on that about 2 years ago. It's unique because we developed steady scan motion compensation models, which is very important. Even in the 0.02 seconds that you capture a person, your heart will be beating, you will be breathing, so you need motion compensation. Further, our algorithms are very good at capturing hair and very difficult reflectancy objects. So that's all very important in capturing people. So that was our start for developing the 3D scanner. Now what to do with it? Just by selling products, we won't go into this worldwide market. So we have events, and we have partners, and our partners will use our technology to show their link with the new revolution, basically. So, for example, Mini is using us on a day-to-day basis on different events to show off with our technology and to fill the pipeline with all people who can then use our data. So now we're looking for new partners to conquer the world. Basically, we will stick to our professional market, and in this end consumer market, we look for new partners, around 15 million, and we want to start in Asia and the US. Thanks for those extra seconds.
Very nice, thank you. Okay, so you guys in the back need to keep it down. It's hard to hear enough as it is, right? So hands up high. I'm going to ask a first question, just so I'm clear. You digitally placed somebody else in the George Clooney clip?
Anybody who...
But that was an example of that.
It was not an example. We do that in film on a day-to-day basis. 90% of the new movies coming out, our professional equipment is being used. The whole trick is to bring it to the end consumer market and to automate the whole process. So
it's like a CGI?
Yeah.
Hands up high for Denise. I can't be the only one with questions tonight, guys.
So, do you also give people access to the raw data, the vertexes?
You can actually choose. When you're going to share your data, you have the option of sharing so that somebody else can only view it. It will be in HTML5, so you're not sharing the data at all. You can choose to share it and give somebody else the option to reshare it, so it can be spread. Or you can share it and give somebody else the option to actually use the data. So that means you'll be giving away your actual data. Future purposes for actual data could be, for example, your clothes made to fit, your physician, medical purposes, a lot of different things you can do with it. Sorry? Marble heads, that's the easy one, that's right now, today. For example, holograms, also possible today.
So can you tell us about some of the meetings that you might have had over the last couple of days?
We had quite some nice meetings. We had a talk at Google. I was at Disney. At Disney, they use, maybe some of you went to Disneyland. At Disney, they use something similar. Part of our R&D team is split up. Some of them live in Zurich and some of them live in Belgium. Now, the Zurich group is all working for Disney and the Belgian ones are working for us. In Zurich, they have similar things and they're being sponsored by Disney. One thing they don't have is that they cannot capture the hair. So for the people who are scanned at Disneyland at the moment, they will be put in a mask for Star Wars and the girls will become princesses with long hair. That's basically, to not to show that they cannot do the hair and to have a mixed up. So we're one step ahead, but we didn't go into the really end consumer market until this year. We did already do some tests in entertainment parks for around 3 months last summer. So now we're ready for the world, basically.
I think, excuse me, hi, here, to your right.
I can't see
Hello.
anything to my right.
Basically,
sorry.
yes, we think you have an amazing product, but what are you offering the investors? Because you're here to pitch for capital, so
Yep.
what would you actually
What are we
offer to
offering?
them? Yes, exactly.
Well, it's a great technology. We have 2 spots. So at one spot, we still have our professional market. We're doing fine there. On the IIIDEvolution market, we already have our partners. What we're offering is basically, a joint ride into the future. And we're looking for a partner who's really an added value. 50 million look the same in Asia, in Europe, and in the US. But we think what we might get here more is added value to pull us up and put us on the right platform, because you can do amazing things with this technology, and we want to do it fast.
Can you show us what's on the corner over there? What's going on there?
That's a small hologram. So that's one of the energizing options you have today. It's basically, this small piece of plastic is patented, but you can do it on any iPhone, any tablet, so it's great for marketing or commercializing. You can give out, these 1 cent costing handouts, and you can create a hologram from every phone or tablet or computer. And it's all in just one click of the Energize button. Isn't it cool?
And how do you price it for your clients?
This is for free. In the beginning, well, we have several options. Can I go back 1 slide to explain it?
Sure.
possible?
We have 30 seconds.
You asked the question already. No. Yeah. So we have several options of how we earn, basically in every stage a little bit. First, we sell the products. When we work together with a partner, we get paid to be on an event. When we sell the body scanner, obviously we get money for that, or the small products laying in the store, we get money for that as well. The cloud, currently everything's for free. Not everybody has a lot of data, so we want to promote as many as people in our platform. In the future, probably about 2 years from now, we'll have a subscription fee for the heavy users. Energize is a pay-per-click, about 70 cents per click of what you want to do with the data. And then the action part is the percentage of our partners where we send the data to and what they do with it. 3D printers, for example, they earn a lot of money because of their materials, so we get a percentage of that.
Very nice. Well, congratulations. Good stuff. Out of time, but thank you so much.